Let's take it to the streets. Show you the land of the free like you've never seen. Talking about undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Oh! Undiscovered America.
Welcome to Undiscovered America TV, where today we're embarking on a special journey that celebrates accessibility in travel. I'm your host, David Downing, and in this episode, we're shining a light on destinations across the USA that are breaking barriers and opening doors for all travelers, ensuring that the beauty and adventure of America are accessible to everyone. Here at Undiscovered America TV, we believe travel is a right, not a privilege. From the majestic national parks outfitted with accessible trails and overlooks to cities leading the charge with barrier-free attractions and accommodations, we're exploring the corners of America that are making travel enjoyable and accessible for people with disabilities. In partnership with Travelability, a leader in promoting accessible travel, we'll discover destinations that prioritize inclusivity, innovation, and accessibility. From the adaptive skiing slopes in Colorado to the sensory-friendly museums in Washington, D.C., and the wheelchair-accessible beaches in Florida, we are showcasing how these places are not just accommodating, but truly welcoming to all. So, whether you're looking for your next family vacation spot, planning a solo adventure, or arranging a group trip with diverse needs, join us as we navigate the landscapes of accessible travel. Because in America, the spirit of exploration knows no bounds. Next up, we're exploring the magic of Morgan's Wonderland, where dreams really do come true. This park, conceived of and constructed by Gordon Hartman for his daughter Morgan, isn't just your average amusement park. It's a place where people of all abilities can come together and experience the joy of play. From the whimsical Wonderland Express train ride to the enchanting butterfly playground, every corner of this park is designed to be inclusive and accessible to everyone. But what really sets Morgan's Wonderland apart is its commitment to inclusion, which is perhaps it was named to Time Magazine's list of world's greatest places. From wheelchair-accessible rides to sensory-friendly attractions to accessible zip lines that soar above the park to a state-of-the-art 4D roller coaster, Morgan's Wonderland offers something everyone can enjoy. Every ride and attraction is specially designed to accommodate guests with special needs, ensuring that everyone can join in on the fun. It's a place where disabilities disappear, and the only limit is your imagination. From the founder of Travelability.net to real-world applications, join us as we explore a destination where accessible travel isn't just a concept, it's a celebrated reality. From the rugged coastline of the Pacific Ocean to the serene vistas of the Cascade Mountains, Oregon is setting the standard for accessible travel adventures. First up, the Oregon coast. Here, you'll find the state's efforts in full display at Cannon Beach, where wheelchairs are available free of charge to ensure everyone can experience the soothing effects found only at the seashore. Likewise, accessible boardwalks and viewing platforms along the coast allow for stunning views of the iconic Haystack Rock, ensuring every traveler can capture that perfect sunset or that perfect photo. Heading inland, the Columbia River Gorge offers not only awe-inspiring views, but also accessible trails like the historic Columbia River Highway State Trail, where visitors of all abilities can immerse themselves in the beauty of waterfalls, including the famous Multnomah Falls. The viewing area here is designed to be accessible, allowing all visitors to marvel at the majesty of Oregon's tallest waterfall. Oregon cities are equally committed to accessibility. In Portland, for example, known as the City of Roses, the International Rose Test Garden offers paved pathways through fragrant rose gardens, making it a sensory delight that's accessible to everyone. The city's public transportation system is a model of accessibility as well, with buses and trains equipped to welcome all travelers, making urban exploration a breeze. For those seeking a serene retreat into nature, the Oregon State Park System offers yurts and cabins with accessibility features, ensuring that camping and outdoor enjoyment are available to everyone as well. And at Silver Falls State Park, the Trail of 10 Falls offers an accessible path that brings the beauty of the park's renowned waterfalls to all visitors. But Oregon's commitment doesn't stop at natural wonders. The Oregon Zoo in Portland leads in accessibility, offering experiences that cater to visitors with a range of disabilities, ensuring everyone can enjoy the wonders of wildlife. We've only scratched the surface of what makes Oregon a leader in accessible travel. From adaptive sports opportunities like skiing and kayaking to festivals and events designed with inclusivity in mind, Oregon provides the joy of discovery for everyone. So stay tuned for more on making travel accessible for everyone right after this break. What you see here is only the beginning of the story. The conversation continues online. So for behind-the-scenes photos, videos, blogs, updates, and deeper dives into the stories we share, be sure to follow us 24/7, 365. You can check out all of our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or find them on our website at undiscoveredamerica.tv. You can also email us by sending a note to info@undiscoveredamerica.tv. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now and get this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. This book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that can help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And if you call right now, as a bonus, we'll throw in a free annuity rate report. We've researched over 1,200 annuities summarizing the rates and benefits for you. So don't miss out on this opportunity because supplies are limited. Call now and find out how you can get up to 33% more income in your retirement, and you'll receive Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report as an added bonus. Both books are yours free, just for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-241-6003. That's 800-241-6003. Again, 800-241-6003.
You know, we're talking about a lot of different destinations across the USA that have gone through huge steps to accommodate accessibility and accessible travel. Chief among them is Myrtle Beach, and with us today from Visit Myrtle Beach is Stuart Butler. Stuart, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us on the show.
Look, you guys are really doing some amazing stuff. You're leading a lot of destinations in this field. Talk to us, like autism-friendly certified, sensory-friendly pledge. Talk us through what people can expect from Visit Myrtle Beach, who are accessibility space.
Yeah, so our destination has been a leader in this space for a long time. We started really the work in a major way back in 2016. So we're close to a decade of doing the groundwork. And it started by training frontline workers. We did a sensory-friendly pledge and asked businesses to basically say, hey, we're welcoming to everyone, and,
right,
and we're willing to put in the work and train whether it's accommodations, the hotel workers, restaurants, attractions. So it started with training people on what to expect and how to recognize signals of people that maybe have some challenges related to sensory friendly or related to some sensory challenges. And so we started there and then went into events, and then the attractions started to do specific opening hours for sensory friendly needs, and it's just snowballed from there.
And Stuart, something you guys do, and this could be a very delicate subject or a delicate conversation for a lot of people, but I love the idea of the badges. So people who are in accessible travel or have special needs can self-identify and really let your tourism industry know, that they're here and how they can be accommodated. Talk us through what that program is like.
Yeah, so we're very fortunate to have an organization in our backyard called Champion Autism Network, and they certify destinations and businesses to be sensory friendly. And the Myrtle Beach area was the first destination in the world to be certified such. A lot of our front end first responders, police, fire, have gone through the training. But what Champion Autism Network also does is they offer what they call the CAN card. And so someone that has this card can walk into one of the certified businesses and just display it. And it's a silent signal to say, we're a family that has a member on the autism spectrum, and the business can make the appropriate accommodations. So as an example, if you walk into a restaurant, that restaurant will recognize the CAN card, and then they may bring the food in to-go boxes. They'll bring you a check as soon as you've ordered. So if for whatever reason the family member has a sensory overload and has a bit of a meltdown, they're able to move on without, too much of the backlash that can happen sometimes. I think that's one of the things we try to treat or try to explain to people is empathy goes a long way. And
Sure.
so next time you see a kid having a meltdown in a restaurant, maybe give it a little smile to the parents instead of a sneer, and it can make all the difference in the world.
Stuart, there are a lot of destinations in America and a lot of destinations that probably should be much farther out in front of Myrtle Beach on this. What is it about Myrtle Beach? How are you guys so intertwined with this and so on message in the accessibility space?
Yeah, I think it's part of our DNA. We're a destination that is fairly new. We're only 85 years old as a city, and most of the people that are here weren't from here originally. They were transplants that moved from somewhere else, and so we're very much a melting pot, a representative of not just America but the world. And so we're just, in our nature, it's very welcoming, and so we have learned to accept everyone for who they are and what they believe and what their abilities are. And so I think this is just a natural extension of who we are as a people here. I often joke and say you won't find a friendlier New Yorker anywhere in the world than in Myrtle Beach.
Well, I'll tell you what, Stuart, it sounds like you guys at Visit Myrtle Beach have this covered. Not only is it the smart thing to do, but it seems the right thing to do, and you guys are cutting edge. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We believe everyone has the right to travel and should be able to travel if they have the means. And so we're on a mission to change that 87% number to something significantly lower, preferably zero.
We couldn't agree with you more. And listen, thanks for being with us today on Undiscovered America TV. Hope to see you soon.
Our pleasure.
From the shores of Myrtle Beach, we now journey to another sunny destination that's setting the standard for accessible travel. Yes, welcome to Tampa Bay, a place where inclusivity shines as brightly as the Florida sun, making it a standout destination in our exploration of accessible travel on Undiscovered America. Tampa Bay has embraced accessibility with open arms, ensuring that its attractions, accommodations, and transportation are welcoming to all visitors. At the Florida Aquarium, guests of all abilities can dive into the marine world thanks to sensory-friendly initiatives, quiet spaces, and touch tanks. It's an immersive experience that's made accessible for everyone to enjoy. Thrill seekers with disabilities aren't left out at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, where the park's accessibility program facilitates unforgettable thrills and animal encounters for all. With ride access plans and special accommodation, adventure awaits here for all visitors. The Tampa Bay History Center invites visitors to explore the area's rich past through accessible exhibits, including tactile displays and audio guides, bringing history to life. Getting around is a breeze with the Tico Line streetcar, efficiently linking spots like downtown, Channelside, and Ybor City via old-school-looking trolley cars that harken back to a bygone era before cars filled the streets. But these cars might have the look of yesteryear. Their modern amenities and accessible design ensures that everyone can navigate Tampa Bay's vibrant neighborhoods with ease. Accommodations in Tampa Bay cater to diverse needs, offering accessible rooms across a range of hotels. From luxury resorts to cozy inns, comfort and accessibility here go hand in hand. Beyond physical amenities, Tampa Bay's spirit of inclusivity shines through the community efforts and events, ensuring that travel is not just about seeing new places, but experiencing them in ways that are meaningful and accessible to all. It's a place where every traveler can find adventure and a very warm welcome every day of the year. From the bustling streets of Tampa Bay, we journey way out west to discover how another picturesque destination is making strides in accessible travel. We're venturing into Mesa, Arizona, a city that stands as a pioneer in inclusivity with its Limitless program, ensuring every traveler, regardless of physical limitations, can experience the wonders that Mesa has to offer. Mesa's Limitless initiative reflects the city's dedication to accessibility. It showcases a variety of activities from wheelchair-friendly hiking paths through the desert landscape to adaptive kayaking on the Salt River, making sure adventure is within reach for everyone. A highlight in Mesa's accessible adventures is the Riverbound Sports Paddle Company. Here, adaptive equipment allows everyone to enjoy paddle boarding, kayaking, ensuring the adventure of water sports is shared by all. Usery Mountain Regional Park offers trails designed for accessibility, allowing everyone to immerse themselves in the Sonoran Desert's beauty. These trails provide safe and enjoyable routes for experiencing the desert's unique ecosystem. Moreover, Mesa has taken significant steps in cultural inclusivity by becoming the first ever autism certified city in the United States. This certification means that attractions like the Idea Museum and the Mesa Contemporary Art Museum have adapted their environments to be welcoming to visitors with sensory sensitivities, ensuring art and culture are accessible to everyone. Dining in Mesa caters to all, with restaurants and cafes offering accessible seating in various menu formats, embracing Mesa's diverse culinary scene in an inclusive manner. One of the standouts of the Limitless outreach is the availability of downloadable itineraries put together by Visit Mesa that take all the work out of planning a 100% accessibility-friendly getaway. Mesa's Limitless program goes beyond access. It's about crafting meaningful experiences for all visitors. With its pioneering status as an autism-certified city and a range of inclusive activities, Mesa, Arizona is a beacon for accessible travel, making it an essential destination for those seeking an inclusive and memorable adventure. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we dive deeper into the world of accessible travel, uncovering more destinations that truly do welcome everyone. Hey folks, welcome back to today's episode on accessible travel. Next up, we're highlighting another fantastic destination that's paving the way for inclusive adventures, and then we're going to share practical tips for planning your accessible journey. So let's get going. Our next stop is Indianapolis, Indiana, a city that prides itself not only its car racing heritage, but also on its accessibility and inclusivity for all visitors. Indianapolis, or Indy as it's affectionately known, offers an accessibility guide, a thoughtful resource designed to help travelers with disabilities plan their visit. This guide covers everything from accessible attractions and accommodations to transportation options, ensuring a smooth and enjoyable experience for all guests. One of the city's highlights is the iconic Indianapolis Cultural Trail, an 8-mile fully accessible urban trail that connects neighborhoods, cultural districts, and entertainment amenities. It's an excellent way for visitors of all abilities to explore the city's dynamic art scene, incredible dining options, and lush green spaces. The Children's Museum of Indianapolis, the largest children's museum in the world, is renowned for its interactive exhibits that cater to visitors with a range of physical and sensory abilities. From the Dinosphere, where you can uncover dinosaur fossils, to Space Quest Planetarium, the museum offers an engaging experience for all. For sports enthusiasts, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum provides wheelchair-accessible viewing areas and exhibits, making it easy for everyone to get up close to the action and the history of the famed Indy 500 race. Dining in Indy is also an inclusive affair, with many restaurants offering accessible seating and menus in various formats to cater to guests with different needs. From the hearty Midwestern fare to international cuisine, the city's culinary scene is as welcoming as it is accessible. And of course, accommodations in Indianapolis are equally considerate, with hotels providing accessible rooms and amenities to ensure a comfortable stay for guests with disabilities. From cultural attractions to dining and accommodations, Indy is a model city for inclusive travel, inviting everyone to discover its charm and hospitality. And we welcome Christy Durso today. Check this out. She is a mother, she's an entrepreneur, she's a travel agent, she's a disabilities advocate, she's a veteran, she's a military wife. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad to be here talking with you about my very favorite thing in the world, travel, coupled with my second very favorite thing in the world, accessibility.
Well, you know what? You seem to be the one-stop shopping for everything anyone would need to know about accessible travel. Give us a quick thumbnail of your life, because I understand you have 3 kids, all with separate and different needs.
I do. So obviously I'm a wheelchair user, but before I became a wheelchair user 5 years ago, I had an invisible disability and struggled with my mobility. I've had a pacemaker since I was 24. And we have 3 children. Our oldest is 23 years old, and she has the same genetic disease I have.
Wow.
On the spectrum, and she has 30 food allergies. Her disease hasn't progressed as much as mine, but she does have a mobility disability that you can't really see. Some days she uses a cane. My middle child is ADHD and also has autism. So he is very, very active. He's 21 and successfully in the military now and loving that. And our youngest is 12, and he is cognitively and intellectually disabled. I also have severe hearing loss in my right ear, moderate in my left. So we really span the spectrum.
You really, it's just very impressive, that there's a lot of people who would just say, you know what, traveling's too much work as it is, particularly with all those needs. Let's not travel. You're exactly the opposite of that. Talk us through that. What is your motivation to keep all of this going?
Well, I believe this world was meant to be explored. I don't think that we should stop living because we have a disability. Life is worth living, whether you have a disability or not. If you can't walk, you can still roll. If you can't see, you can listen. If you can't hear, you can observe. And a food allergy doesn't take away the joy of experiencing foods from different cultures. It just changes the way you have to do it. Life is meant to be lived, and that's not just for those without a disability. It's for everyone. And we grow so much as individuals.
We should just turn the camera over for you for a half an hour, because this is exactly what we've been talking about, and you have encapsulated the spirit of Undiscovered America's look at this. So tell us about Incredible Memories Travel. What was it? So I'm guessing this is the reason that you founded it, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. I began as a travel advisor, primarily booking Walt Disney World in 2014. But after a few years, we realized the extent of our youngest disabilities, and I knew I had to do more. So I founded Incredible Memories Travel to be an agency that focused on families with disabilities primarily, and to make travel inclusive for everybody.
Your depth of knowledge of this industry and your experience in it is just, I can't think of anyone who matches you in that space. If people want to find out more about you or more about the travel agency, where can they go?
Well, on Facebook, I do have a website for my travel agency. It's incrediblememoriestravel.com.
Wonderful. Listen, thanks for being with us today on Undiscovered America TV.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Now that we've got such amazing insight from incrediblememoriestravel.com, let's explore even more resources designed to ensure your vacation planning is seamless and inclusive. Today's Ask AI Spotlight shines on the champions of accessible travel. We're exploring specialized travel providers who make adventure possible for everyone, offering tailor-made vacations that cater to all abilities. Discover companies like Wheel the World, which plans accessible adventures around the globe, and Special Needs at Sea, ensuring your cruise experience is hassle-free with necessary equipment delivered right to your room. These travel experts are transforming tourism by ensuring that experiences, from adaptive scuba diving to accessible safaris, are within the reach of every traveler. They're not just planning trips, they're creating unforgettable moments, proving that with the right support, the world is open to explore for everyone. For those dreaming of their next accessible adventure, visit travelability.net. These specialized providers are ready to make your travel dreams a reality, showing the world is more accessible than ever. So stay tuned. Join us after the break as we continue our journey through the world of accessible travel on Undiscovered America. Look, if today's episode didn't drive the message home, I don't know what else could, but it's worth repeating. Travel is for everyone. Thanks to the dedicated efforts of communities and travel providers like the ones we met today, adventures that were once available to some are now possibilities for all. So we'll see you next time on our next adventure right here on Undiscovered America TV.